Hey there folks, and welcome back to Space Engineers. I've been waiting for this for a long time and they finally released it. They've released the survival update. We're going to take a look at that today. So let's start a new custom world. And as you can see, everything here is different. You have your easy start, your lone survivor, but you have a couple new ones actually. You have your asteroid, your crash ship, and two platforms. The crash ship is just your normal standard red ship that you get in here. And then it crashed into an asteroid, and it still works and everything, but it's quite difficult on survival. And the asteroid one, you start off with a small little yellow ship. It's not complete and it's damaged, but it has a refinery and an assembler in it. And I think we're going to choose that one. And the two platforms is just kind of like Lone Survivor. An empty world is just an empty world, and that's good for creative worlds. So we're going to choose this. We're going to put a description. It's a place. And we're going to keep it on realistic. You can do two different settings. You can have more capacity and it takes less material to make things, but we're going to keep it on realistic. We're going to keep it offline. We're going to put the maximum objects up to about 164, or that's close enough. And the amount of asteroids, we'll only put it on 7. That should be good. We'll turn the autosave off. And we'll also turn the auto healing off. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so here we are in survival. This is our ship. It's kind of hideous looking, and as you can see, it's damaged and dented, and it's not even complete. But it has a whole bunch of stuff on it. Let's exit the cockpit and take a look. Suppose I should turn our jetpack on. And we have a gravity generator. We have a medical room, which is very important now. We have our nuclear reactor. We have a refinery here. We have a cargo container and an assembler. The way that this refinery is set up is that anything that is refined will go directly into the assembler up above. So that's kind of nice. And we'll take a look at the cockpit again. And one thing that you'll notice is that in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see that we have fuel time. And right now it says 3 days, but that's because we're not really using anything. As soon as we start our engines and start going forward, our fuel time goes to 5 minutes. So we should probably find some fuel and start refining it right away. So I'm actually going to turn off the inertial dampeners and just let us glide. That'll save fuel quite a bit. And so what we're going to look for first is uranium, because we're going to want to find some uranium, mine it, refine it, and then put it in our reactor, because if we don't do that, we won't have any fuel, and there is no way to refine fuel when you don't have any energy. So that is our #1 priority right now. And it does take a lot of energy to refine stuff too, so let's turn on our inertial dampeners to slow down. The uranium should show up black if I'm not mistaken, so I think that might be some down in the bottom of the crater down there. Let's take a look. It also looks like there's iron down there, which is nice because we can use the iron to finish our ship. I think that's going to be the objective for this episode, is to fix the damage on the ship, and also to fuel up our reactor, because right now we're running perilously low on fuel. And the reason I'm getting so close to this is, you'll find out in a little bit. Let's see here, maybe I'll get a little bit closer. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to turn this gravity generator on and increase the field width, height, and depth, because I'm going to use that so that I can actually walk around on the surface, and so when I start mining, all the rocks don't go flying off into space. So let's take a look and see how much fuel we have at the moment. Go back into our inventory. We have 0.14 kilograms or kilos of uranium, which isn't much at all, and it does take a lot of energy to refine stuff. And right now, just standing at a standstill, we only have around, well, we have 2 days of fuel, but that's assuming we're not using anything. So, and this little medical facility is really nice because, as you see, our energy is going down slowly, and if we turn on our lights or we, say, use our hand drill, it goes down a bit quicker. As you can see, it's going down a lot quicker. Or if we turn on our jetpack, it goes down even quicker. And the way we recharge that is we go up to the medical station, and when it's highlighted like this in yellow, you just press T and it recharges it. And that does take charge away from our reactors, so... Alright, now let's go see if that was uranium. Yeah, yep, there we go. Got some uranium down there and some iron, so this will be a nice place to mine. And they do have fall damage now, so I'm not just going to drop out of my ship. Alright, let's get a little bit of uranium here. And it does take actually quite a long time to refine the uranium, so I'm going to have to do that off screen. I think I did a little test of this, and it took like close to half an hour to refine just one inventory's worth of uranium. So that's certainly going to be done off screen. Let's see here. Let's pick up the rest of this stuff. See how much we have. 193, that should be good for a while. Is this the right way in? Nope, wrong way in. Alright. I suppose we can look at the crafting menu too, so we can take a look at what we can do with that. So we'll go back into our inventory, we'll drag our uranium into here, and as you can hear, it started. And you'll also see that the fuel time went down to 15 minutes, so it was quite imperative that we did that. So if we wanted to take a look at the crafting menu, you can see what everything requires. So a light armor block for a large ship like this requires 25 steel plates, or 1 steel plate for a small ship, and so on and so forth. So this will take 24 steel tubes, 20 construction components, 24 metal grids, and 60 interior plates. And if you want to know what it takes to craft all of these things, say the components themselves, like what does it take to make a construction component and a computer? We would go to our assembler here. Whoops. And we'll go to production, and here we go. It would take 9 iron ingots. Well, I think it's 9 kilos of iron ingots. And for like a computer, we would need silicon wafers and gold. But we want a whole bunch of steel plates so we can finish this ship, and that's just iron ingots. So in the meantime, well, this thing is busy refining. Let's see here. Oops. Let's see, what do we have? We have... Yep, and it looks like it produced a little bit, but there's still 186 kilos that it has to refine. So in the meantime, we're going to start harvesting some iron down there. I'm going to just do this off screen because it's going to take a long time for the uranium to finish. So when the uranium is done, I'll meet up with you in a little bit, and I'll be just mining this iron in the meantime. Alright, see you guys in a little bit. Alright, we're back. I'm just giving you a little bit of an update. I've been mining for about 10 minutes so far. I put a little bit of fuel in the reactor, so now we're up to 0.29, so that gives us about half an hour of run time on this craft. And we mined a little bit more uranium and a whole bunch of iron. And yeah, we're just going to be waiting for that to get done. And we have a little bit of uranium done. We're going to go put that in the reactor, and we'll see how much runtime we have on that, and then we'll meet you back in a little bit. Let's see here. So we have 1.18. Alright. Now let's see how much runtime that gives us with the refinery and assembler running. Oops, wrong button. There we go. So we have about 2 hours, so that's a lot better than the 15 minutes we had before. And I'll be mining while those things are refining, and I'll meet you back in a little bit. Alright, we're back. It's been quite a while, and the uranium is finally finished. And we're starting on the iron, and actually we've produced quite a few ingots so far already, and it's only been like 30 seconds, so let's go up to the assembler and take out the uranium and put it in our reactor. And let's see how much time we have in it. So we have 2.3. That's twice as much uranium as we had in there before. There we go. That's actually quite a bit. We should be fine for quite some time, I would expect. Let's see here. We have 5 hours of fuel time. We're fine. And say even if we're flying full throttle, we still have around an hour of fuel time with the refinery going, so that's good. Alright, so let's take a look. We're going to go into the assembler now that we have some iron ingots being produced. We have 1.1. Alright, so we want steel plates because steel plates are used to make light armor blocks. Let's see here. So that means let's just make as many light armor blocks as we possibly can. Or rather, steel plates. Let's see here. That's 61. Nope, a little too much. 50 should be fine. Good enough. And we'll get that going. And it doesn't really take very long to make these simple components. It does take a while to make the uranium though, because it is a high energy process in real life, and it does take quite a bit of energy and quite a bit of time, so I'm guessing that's why they made it take a lot of time in the game as well. So I'm guessing a couple of these pieces are going to be done. But as you can see, I have my welder in my hand. The welder is used to repair and create things, whereas the grinder is used to actually remove things. So I'll show you that right now. So let's take one of these pieces that we don't necessarily need. And when you get close to them, you can see how many steel plates are in it and how many are required to finish it and what percentage they are if you have one of these tools in hand. So let's say we don't really need this. It's not part of the structure. It's not going to hurt anything if we remove it. So just take these and there we go. If we look inside of our inventory, we have 6 steel plates. So here we go. We'll take our little welder and we can start fixing some of these dents. There we go. And if we wanted to, say, add more steel plates to this, and it goes up to 19, because we didn't have many steel plates on us, but if we would go to our assembler, I'm guessing quite a bit of these are done right now. Yep, we have 50. Right. In fact, this might almost... I don't think it'll be enough to finish the ship, but it's certainly going to be enough to repair all the dents on it. Yep, 98% complete. 99. Now it's 100. Let's see here. Well, our thrusters are a bit damaged, but we don't have what we need to repair them right now. Better. And it's a little bit tricky getting close enough. And let's see here, we're still doing pretty good on our energy. We shouldn't have to refuel anytime soon. Let's see here. There we go. Looking good. Oh, here's one that we might be able to finish. Yep, that one only requires 4 plates. Let's see here. Let's finish this one right here. I think I'm gonna probably change the design of this ship, because right now you can actually see into and out of the ship, and I kind of don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the reactor inside as soon as we have the components to do so, and then we'll actually seal off the ship, because right now it's not airtight, and that's kind of bugging me a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, sure, we'll fix this one too. Let's see how many steel plates we have left after this. 28. Okay, we're still doing fine. There we go. So we'll be able to complete this one, and probably a little bit onto the next one, and then we'll have to take some more of those steel plates. And yep. Ran out of them, so let's see what we have in our assembler. I do like the design of the ship, because you can access everything from the inside and the outside. Okay, so we don't have anything in our assembler right now. Let's see. We do have quite a bit of iron though, so go to the production and make... I think I should make quite a few of these. That should be... Actually, you know what? We'll make a lot of them, because we'll actually start making a station where we can start mining and exploring this awesome asteroid, which I don't think we've taken a look at, so... Yeah, we're inside of a pretty awesome asteroid right now. We have uranium down there, we have iron down there, we have some gold over there. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is silver or magnesium. We'll take out our trusty little jackhammer. Yep, that's magnesium. And there's a cool little structure. Where is it? I gotta find it. Yep. Jesus Christ himself was here. No, but yeah, this is a really cool looking asteroid, and we're gonna be making a base in it for mining purposes. We're gonna have a whole bunch of refineries, assemblers, and storage, because storage is gonna be key too. And while I was off screen, I mined all of this. This mining ridge used to go all the way across, and I mined all of that stuff all the way down there. So it does take a while to mine stuff, especially when you're in the realistic mode, but I kind of like it like that. Alright, let's see if we have any more of those plates that we can finish building stuff with. 57. Awesome. Oh yeah, I also found some platinum, magnesium, and some stone, and I put it in the refinery to see what it'll make. So, yep, we're gonna have a little bit of extra, which is always nice. Let's take a look. What else needs to be fixed? Here we go. Fix this one up. And I think our repairs to our ship are going to be complete, and we can start making our station, which will be exciting. I'll be able to show you how to place and make blocks in this new mode. Alright, wait. Have to take a couple more of those plates. There we go. Alrighty then. Almost complete. And we're done. Let's take a look and make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh, we missed the bottom. Let's quick fix that up. I think that's good. Oh. Yep. Alright, make sure we didn't miss anything on this side. Oh, we did. This should only take, I think, 4 metal. Oh, I'm sorry. 13. Alright. Make sure we're done. Oh, just a little bit of a dent right here. Ah, there we go. Now it's looking better. Well, this ship doesn't really look good to begin with, but I guess it's looking as good as you can make it look. Alright, let's go inside. recharge our suit because we're down to 45% energy. Let's go in here, turn our jetpack off, close the door. Not that it really matters because you can still see space. And I think there's a hole here too. Yeah, so we're gonna fix the design of this ship. Let's take a look and see what we have in our assembler. Oh yeah, bunch more metal. And as you can see, we can only carry so much, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off some of our tools that we don't need, like the hand drill, because that's actually quite heavy, and that'll let us carry a lot more of those metal pieces. And get 6 more, and then that'll be good. We'll be able to make 4 station blocks. Let's see how much energy we have left. Oh yeah, we're doing fine. I don't think we have to worry about that for quite some time. And yes, we can recharge our suit here. In fact, there's another way to recharge your suit. All you have to do is enter the cockpit, and as you can see, the energy is going up in the bottom left corner. So that's one other way to recharge your suit. So, where would be a decent spot to make our little mining base? I'm thinking inside of this sheltered area in here. And right now we're just going to be using the gravity generator from our ship, but eventually we're going to have to make our own gravity generator and our own power supply on this station. But for the time being, the station is just going to be a couple of blocks with some storage on it. But eventually it's going to be a fully fledged station with place to recharge your suit and all that stuff. Alright, that should be pretty good. You know what? We could use some lighting in here. So what does it take to make construction components? Production, construction components. Only iron, so we'll make 3 of those. And let's see here. Do we have any iron in here anymore? I think we do. We should. Right. That's right, we wanted to take a couple more of those metal plates with us. And we'll take the platinum and put it in our storage in here. Let's see here, do we have our construction components done yet? Almost. Well, almost one of them's done. So let's go outside and see if we can start work on our very first station. Let's see here, where do we want it? Good question. We don't want to be covering up any of the valuable ores. So how about something like right in here? That seems fine. Light armor blocks. How about new station? Let's see here. Let's put it over here and put it on the ground if we can. Let's see here. We don't want to put it on the ore. Yep, that'll be fine. And we have enough metal on us. We should be able to make this. And as you can see, when we use our welder, it puts the steel plates in place and builds everything, and it also does suck our energy pretty quick. And let's see here. Do we want a different color? I think we'll just stay with white. And we'll probably put one more there. And build this, and then we'll call it an episode. Next episode, we'll start building some supply crates, and we'll start building a refinery on here as well, as hopefully we'll be able to get a reactor going and maybe get a gun or something, and maybe make some drills, or maybe even make a small ship. I don't think small ships require too many parts, but that'll be it for next episode. This episode, we're just going to finish up by making this. We'll put some lights in the interior of our ship, there's our ship all the way up there. Oops. Looks like I didn't finish that. I missed it. Missed a spot. All better. Alrighty then. Let's get on inside. Our construction components should be done. Yep. Oh, inventory, yep, there we go. And we'll take the platinum. Yeah, it's still refining the platinum, and there's still some magnesium and stone that needs to be refined, but we'll let that do that off screen. And let's see here. Where do we want to put our lights? Let's see here. Yeah, that looks like a good spot. So does that. And we have one light going on. Put one on the bottom of the ship. Because we use it as our gravity generator, we might as well use it as our lighting area. There we go, and I believe they only require one construction component, and we have 3 of them, so all should be good. There we go. What's going on here? Turn our jetpack on, because we don't have a ladder. Build this one. And we'll finish off with this one. Alright, so that's survival mode, and we'll continue it with our next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.